Hey, what's going on, folks? You are back with the Rougarou. So, I know this is kind of a break from the very few videos that I've put out of just playing Battlefield, but I know there's been some news lately, and I'm sure most of you have heard of it in ad nauseum, but I figured I'd go ahead and give my take on it. As most of you know, there's been a lot of news with Mark Kern. Used to be a developer over at Blizzard and goes by the Twitter handle of Grummz. And he was at the forefront of this whole big Stellar Blade controversy. I mean, it's only a controversy to those who were, for whatever reason, bothered by it, but by them censoring or changing some of the ways that the main characters in the game looked, and he was trying to put forth this whole change.org thing to get them to change it back, and now there's even been people that are getting their money back from Sony for the game because they're saying that they weren't sold the bill of goods that they were advertised. And some people are actually getting their money back. I've seen screenshots of people actually getting replies back from Sony on this. But anyway, what I want to start off with is this one Twitter here. Now, I don't know who this guy is, this Toneman. I have no clue. I know who Grummz is because I played Mark Kern, because I've played World of Warcraft for 16 years. Matter of fact, I built this channel on it at one point, and then I quit playing it. But as you can see, you know, this guy tweeted out, replying to Mark Kern, who said, "All of these outfits uncensored, that is what was supposed to be." And then this guy decided to reply with this really not well thought out reply. So for those of you who probably don't know, saying things like this online is considered a federal offense. And believe it or not, you know, if you even do a quick search on some of the things that the FBI actually investigates when it comes to stuff like this, just a quick excerpt that I got offline. The FBI is able to investigate threats that violate U.S. federal law and imply harm or danger to the recipient. Now, that also includes Mark Kern in this situation. So, strike one on this guy. But what really blows my mind is that after all the hubbub and after all of the reaction and the response to that, you know, even Grummz even replied to Toneman. He said, you know, now they want to hire hitmen to take me out. What did I tell everyone? They want you dead over game tweets. However true you might think that is completely up to you. But honestly, their reaction to what he's trying to do is, I would have to say, pretty overboard. I mean, how can you get that upset about somebody who's trying to remove censorship over a game? I don't remember there being this much concern from those people, you know, people like Kotaku and IGN, over Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is way more sexualized than this game is. There was full-on nudity in that game, for goodness sakes. And I don't remember the outcry like this. I mean, you know, life is context, and there's not a lot of context what's going on here. I don't know what the big deal is. And so then you have this one streamer. Honestly, I think her name is Denims or something like that. I don't even know her. I've never heard of her before, but I do know who Asmongold is. And if you look here, this is just a snippet from his video where she actually was making a video talking about this whole situation, and I think she was responding to Asmongold's reaction to this, and she basically said, and I'll quote here, listen, I'll up the number, okay? 30K. To anyone who will make this expletive disappear. So, and of course, you know, Asmongold responds to it like, you know, how stupid can you be? I mean, I swear, it seems to me that some of these social media people, these kids, because they're all kids, because I'm an old guy, so they're all pretty much children to me. But they live in this bubble and they don't understand the real world. You can't go out there and say things like that, whether you're joking or not, because here's the thing. There are crazy people out there that will act on stuff like this. You don't know who's following you. You don't know who's watching your streams. You don't know who's watching your videos. You don't know who's following your Twitter religiously. And they may put you on a pedestal that you don't belong on, and then you go and say something like this, and then they think, oh God, I'm going to act on that. So it's just so stupid. So, you know, I guess what I'm kind of hoping is that, you know, to anybody watching this, to anybody listening, you know, folks, try not to let stuff like this get you bent out of shape. In someone's opinion, whether you like it or not, it's not worth throwing your life away over. Now, I'm not saying they've thrown their lives away, but let's face it, they made a stupid move, and how bad or well this goes will depend upon law enforcement. But I mean, how invested do you have to be in somebody's opinion that it gets you this angry to say something that's stupid? I don't know. But, you know, Mark Kern is keeping up the fight. I went to his change.org petition today, and it's already up to 60,000. Like earlier today was at 55. As of the time of this video, it's already up to 60. So he's definitely making some headway there. So, yeah, you know, I hope this works out for everybody, but more than anything else, I hope people will learn from their mistakes. The ones who are involved in this, folks, don't. It's not always good to open your mouth and let come out of it what is going through your brain. You know, I was in the Army for a long time. I was a vet, and I remember every time we go to the range and qualify, our range master would always tell us when we're giving us their range safety briefings, and they'd tell us, always know your target and what's beyond it. And the reason why they said that is because, well, bullets travel a long way. And the thing is the thing about bullets is once you pull the trigger, there's no calling that bullet back. Same thing about words, folks. Once you say something, there's no calling it back once it gets into somebody's ears. So, God bless. Stay safe. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you on the flip side.